Hello everybody from YouTube. Hey, this is going to be my second video. My first video was talking about that I made the decision to come to Schneider Bulk and do the lease purchase through SFI. And kind of my original take of that starting out. That was started end of October, started running with them 1st of November. So I've run for November, December, and January, and now part of February. Just to update how things are going. Things are still fine. The money is what I was hoping, has met my expectations. I'm doing really well as far as financially wise, and going forward. Now, with that being said, in the time frame of being here, these months, there are issues, and I've been in trucking for 20 years, so excuse me. I know that there's issues with every company and everything. The biggest thing here, I came to Schneider. One, I could get into the owner-operator side of it, little or no money down, and that issue. Now, that lease purchase, it takes a hit. I mean, it's a lot of money every week, and but I'm paying that. I'm paying my fees. I'm paying my fuel. And I'm still bringing home, a very good check, more than I was making ever as a company driver. So, that being said, the issues I have is you will book your loads, and that's the other biggest reason why I came to Schneider's, so I could book my own loads. I could get rid of a dispatcher. I ain't have nobody else influencing the money I could make and what I was doing. And that's going okay. I'm doing that, and I'm booking loads. I'm doing well. The thing is that you can book loads, and I try to book my loads out a week. Their system is set up where you can book a load. Like I have my loads booked right now. Today is the 16th, whatever day it is. I have my loads booked out through the 25th. So I know where I'm going, until then, and everything. So that part I like. The part I don't like is, especially, and I've got a buddy that runs over here too, and he's had problems. You can have your stuff booked out, have your $4,000 or $5,000 a week planned out, and then the day before or day of, or sometimes showed up, picked the damn load up, and then you get told it's canceled. Well, then, their thing is well, you can go onto the load board. Well, yeah, you can go onto the load board, but there ain't shit there for your date you need and for any money on last minute. So, to me, they ought to have a program that compensates, the owner-operator when you get hung out to dry. I mean, I've had a load cancel on me, the day before or whatever, and, it just... I go from a $4,500 a week to, okay, now I'm sitting here with $2,000, and that's not going to cover my note and fuel, so then I got to find another load. Well, there's been times where I've had a deadhead 300 or 400 miles to go pick up another load that pays me some good revenue, to put me where I need to be financially for the week. So that's an issue. And after being out here and working the system, working the load boards and all that, their owner-operator training, it's bad. It's bad. If you don't know anything about tankers, their hands-on learning how to offload tankers is really good. Really good. The part that you fall short on is learning the load board, learning what you need to do, how you need to run, what's the best way to run your company to be financially beneficial. And yeah, a lot of that is trial and error. But you know, they have ex-company drivers teaching owner-operators what little bit of teaching that they do. And so that hurts. You know, pay somebody that's retired owner-operator to come in and do your training for your owner-operators, because they can teach them tricks. They can teach them things to look for. You know, they can set the new drivers, the new owner-operators up for success. And they don't set you up for success. The other biggest issue that I have and other drivers that I know have is the support. If you're on the van side, from my understanding, you know, they have an ass load of support. On our side, we have basically four people that you can call if you're having a problem. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4, and then they have a fifth guy, but you know, he doesn't really help you over the phone unless you know you ask for it. And that's Ezra. So you basically have, and then one of them's out on maternity. But so you basically have 3 people handling the whole side of the bulk owner operators. And that's not, I mean, you can be on hold for hours trying to get somebody. You know, you can send them a message and, you know, wait for them to give you a call back to Qualcomm, and, you know, so you're at least not sitting there on hold. But in those, and I'm not saying anything negative about those people. I think that they do an excellent job, but I think that they need several more people. They need several more people in there to handle the issues, handle the calls in a timely manner. Because, I mean, you can have an issue, and then when you do get them, well, then they're going to have to go through their process of emailing and doing this or that to different areas. So you're going to be waiting for at least another hour to hear back from them on what you're supposed to do. So you've already been on hold for at least 30 minutes to an hour. Then you're going to have to turn around and wait for at least another hour. And so you're eating up 2 hours of your time where you're sitting there, you know, twiddling your thumbs, playing with yourself. So that, you know, they need help. I mean, the people in there are excellent, and they're very helpful and very knowledgeable. They're just very overwhelmed. What else? What else should I go over? I think I don't want this to be long. I just kind of want it to be an update. And the update, you know, like I said, I'm thinking about purchasing a truck to get out of my lease purchase, just mainly because I realized how much money I could make if I got rid of this, you know, over $1,000 a week note that I pay every week. And that's a lot of money, and it eats at me every time every week when I see it, and it eats at me. So you know, I am considering that. But you know, that's, you know, I got in here, I got my feet wet, and I realized that I love being an owner operator. I will never go back to a company driver, never. And you know, I know that people, you look on YouTube, there's going to be 90% people saying, you know, don't do a lease purchase. You know, lease purchase sucks, and a lease purchase does suck. I mean, they rape you for the money. And if you can get with a company that is fair about the amount that they charge per week, then yeah, it's definitely the way to go. If you want to get into it with no money down or very little money down, or if you have bad credit, you know, those kind of issues. But a lease purchase isn't bad because you're going to fail. If you fail, if I fail at what I'm doing right here, it's my fault. It's not Schneider's fault. It's my fault because I'm not running my company the way it should be, or I'm sitting on my fat ass at the home or back in that bunk instead of making these wheels turn. Well, I don't do that. I make these wheels turn, and because I'm making these wheels turn, them dollars are coming in and everything. So, you know, they have an accounting service that you can sign up for, ATBS. And if you're an owner operator, I'm sure you probably know them. You know, I was talking with my accounting guy there, and you know, he pulled up what I've done so far in revenue, and you know, tells me that, you know, I'm in the top, you know, few percent of all the Schneider owner operator drivers. And you know, and I appreciated that, and I'm bragging a little bit because I'm proud of it. It's something that I'm very proud of. It's something that I had a goal as, and it's something that I'm reaching for. I want to be in the top, but to do that, I'm not going home every week. I'm not going home every weekend, and I'm out. I'm running the roads, and I'm making my money, and I'm going to do that for a while until I get, you know, some things situated financially where I want to be, and then I'm going to make a different move, and once, you know, and then in a few years I'll cut things back. But until then, I'm going to run like hell, and I'm going to make as much money as I can make. But if you get after it, you can make it. If you don't make it, it's your own fault. And I'm not just saying that as Schneider. I'm trying to be honest with you. If you're looking at coming over to a lease purchase with any company, as long as the mile, you know, if they do a percentage pay, as long as it's decent percentage, and as long as they don't rape you with the fees and stuff, you know, and they're going, you know, the miles are there or the loads are there, you can make money. But you cannot sit on your ass and make money. I mean, literally, you drive this, so you're sitting on your ass. But you know what I mean. You can't just be at home, or you can't be out. And then don't just blow your money, man. You know, put your money up, or put it toward paying something. You know, pay shit off. Then you can blow your money. When you got everything paid off, you can live like no other. And that's my goal. This has already turned into longer than I want, and it's gotten off key. The biggest thing I wanted to touch base with you is I'm still happy. I'm still making really good money. And it's week in and week out. I got a buddy. He's making good money. He's had a few more issues than I have. Some with his not his truck per se, but the pump and equipment, Schneider shit on his truck broke down, which caused him. And then he's had here lately, he's had some issues as far as his some loads canceling, and it hit in his pocket, and hit in his pocket pretty good, you know. But still, even at that, he's still making good money. He's making, you know, the weeks that he's not being interrupted, he's running, you know, there with me, and we're both making really good money. So again, this is just kind of, I guess, my quarterly update, and just to let you know, if you send me an email, I will reply. I know I got on here, and I've had some messages, and I just sent them a reply. If it takes me a while, people, I am sorry, but I don't do YouTube all the time. So and I don't have my phone. I'm just old Alabama driver. I don't know how to work these things that great. So I don't have it set up so I get a notification if somebody sends me something. I tried to change that. If I did, wonderful. If I didn't, I will try to check back. I was checking it kind of regularly, but there really wasn't nothing on it. So, but anyway, if you send me something, I do appreciate it. If you watch this, I appreciate it, and I will respond back. It might take me a little bit, and I apologize for that, but I just want to let you know in advance. I don't check YouTube all the time, so if it takes me a little bit to get to you, I will. If you have something you want to personally message me, or you have some other questions, you know, send me a message. I'll reply back to you, and maybe we can, you know, exchange numbers if you want to talk. I don't mind talking. to anybody and explaining my situation or getting a little bit more in depth with my situation. I'm not going to do it and post it over here, but if you want to do it on a one-on-one basis, I'll be glad to talk to you. So just let me know or hit me up, and we'll go from there. But y'all have a blessed day and keep it between the lines.